The New England Patriots would be absolute idiots if they made this move. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron on the daily Patriots content. Don't miss out. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button, notification bell as well. Give it a thumbs up, like button. Takes you 2 seconds. I would appreciate it as well. Hoodie giveaway, not these ones, the Mayday, giving those out. June is almost over. Figure out how you can sign up to get one of those hoodies. Don't miss out. So, what are we talking about? What would be idiotic, stupid, awful if the Patriots made this move? That would be, ladies and gentlemen, and it's something we talked about briefly before, but that would be trading away Boutte. Now, I've seen it in more than one article saying, listen, he has some trade value. Of the wide receiver room, it's kind of a spectrum right here. You have kind of the higher end where it's Stephon Diggs. No one's gonna take him with that contract. He's kind of on that. The contract he's on with the Patriots is, hey, let's see what you can do. Your money for this first year is essentially guaranteed, which I think is $23-some million. And so if he doesn't do well, boom, they just drop him after that, and they don't miss out on anything else. The other end of the spectrum is a lot of guys who have not proven themselves in Polk, Baker, Efton Chisholm, who was an undrafted free agent. So right kind of in the middle, you have Boutte, bring that booty, and Pop Douglas. Two guys that I would say have a lot of potential in this league on this team. And I think some people just like the idea of, okay, we can trade him away and potentially get someone else. But again, he proved last year he has a ton of potential. And this is why it would be stupid. I was going to wait and save that till the end. But this is why it would be stupid. Is because he has that connection with Drake May. He showed that towards the end of the season. The game specifically was the Bills game, the first Bills game, which was December 22nd, just before Christmas. He was 5 of 7, 95 yards, and a touchdown. It was a great day for him. He also did well when Joe Milton was throwing to him in the last Bills game as well. But in there, towards the end of the season, he did great. Anyone who knows anything about football and watched him play, especially with Drake May, saw this guy has potential. It would be stupid, especially in a wide receiver room that does not have a lot of promise or depth at the moment, to say this guy that does have promise, that we do see something in, that does potentially have more trade value than all these other guys, let's trade him away. That would be a smart move. No, that would be a stupid move. Again, Boutte, I'm not saying he's going to go out there and be the number one wide receiver and blow everyone away, but he is a young talent that has shown that he can play in the NFL. He can play efficiently and put up numbers in the NFL, and hopefully excel in a Josh McDaniels offense. And again, if you want to trade away people, try to, and granted, you're not going to be able to get much for Polk or Baker right now, but those would be the guys in the wide receiver room. I would say, all right, if you want to trade someone, go trade them away, as opposed to a Boutte that really has an opportunity to be in this rotation come week 1 of the NFL season. So we will see. But again, I think it would be a dumb move to get rid of Boutte, not only because he has a great name, bring that booty, but he has the potential. He's proven himself, and I think he's only going to do better in this offense with a blossoming Drake May. What says you? Comment below. Next up, trade is the talk. Trade is the talk, especially in June when it's like, hey, what can we find to talk about? And what's crazy is anytime there's a big name where it's like, there's not an extension on the horizon, or this person isn't happy about this, guess who's always in the picture? It's always the New England Patriots. One of the big reasons is they still have $60 million left in cap space. So that's understandable. I get that. And a lot of these guys would still be huge upgrades for the New England Patriots. But we're going to go through one by one, tell you why it's not going to happen. It's some of them are just a pipe dream. But I do want to make this comment, and this is what Mike Vrabel said. He said, quote, always wanting to make the team, hey, we're always wanting to make the team better. Nothing will keep us from looking. So when it comes down to it, a lot of these trade rumors you hear can be hogwash. But also there's that sense where it's like, Hey, that doesn't mean we can go look and see and think about it, but because at the end of the day, we want to put the best product out on the field. And if we have the assets and we can do this, then sure, why not? And so, and I think that that's a solid comment. I just don't think it's happening with these guys. Specifically, we'll start with Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons didn't go to OTAs. That's no surprise. It's on a volunteer basis. He's not trying to prove anything. And a new deal is expected soon in the future. The guy's 26 years old. He would be awesome for the Patriots, but there's no way the Cowboys, we're talking about idiots today. If the Patriots let go of Kayshon Boutte, idiots. If the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones got rid of Micah Parsons, that would be the biggest fumble. That would be I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what the heck they're trying to do there. I guess that's all I can say about that. That would be idiotic. That would be bad, very bad. Terry McLaurin, as of right now, there's no extension. But again, the commies. Anytime I've ever said that on the show, we call them the commies here. The commies, as well, just like the Cowboys, would be idiots not to bring him back in the rapport and the connection he had. And this is similar to what I was saying about Kayshon Boutte, but the connection McLaurin had with Jaden Daniels, that would be stupid. They're not going to do it. They're going to extend him. He's not getting traded to the Patriots. Last but not least, TJ Watt in his 30s. Mike Tomlin, very optimistic that he is going to sign back up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I had a brain fart right there. It's been a long day. The Pittsburgh Steelers. So again, all these guys that people are trying to put out into out there and try to speak something into existence. Those things aren't realistic. They're not realistic, especially when most of them are. If the team got rid of them, they'd be idiots to do so. So smart on the Patriots. If they were to get a good deal, sure, it would be very smart. But at the end of the day, especially with some of these guys, McLaurin and even Watt, who are on the late, I believe McLaurin's 29, Watt is 30. And you're going to say, well, Stephon Diggs is 30. Sure, I get that, but we already paid him. We don't want two old wide. Like, don't get me wrong. I would take Terry McLaurin. He's a stud. He is. But would you say that is using money wisely? We're going to have to extend some contracts soon. Gonzo, Drake May, probably Travion Henderson. There's other guys out there that we're down the road. It would be very smart to lock them in quick, very quick. So again, what do you guys think? And you might say, Aaron, no, I think you're stupid for not wanting those guys. That's not what I said. I would love to have any of them on my team. I just don't think it'd be wise spending the money, how much they would cost. I don't think it would set you up well for the future. That's all I'm saying. Parsons, I don't know. Maybe I'd give him a king's ransom. He's absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, what do you guys think? Comment below. Kayshon Boutte, trade him, keep him. What do you say? And all these other trade rumors. Comment below. Love to hear from you. My name's Aaron. Hit the subscribe button, like button if you missed out. We'll talk later. Peace.